Okay, here we are at home in the shed again with our special guest star, Stan.
Yeah,
Here he is.
Stanley, the big guy.
There we go. Just been for a little,
Just come back from the park. Look, the
little
lump.
run.
Haven't you, mister?
Been for a little run over the park,
Haven't you? Yes, you have.
isn't it?
Yeah.
So here he is. He's just come to say hello. He could hang about actually. He might
He
come
could-
and go.
He might be in the video all the
Yeah.
way through.
You never know. It totally depends on him. I mean, he likes it here because this is where his lair is for his cheese and biscuits he has. So yeah, he might just, if he wants to stay, he can. But if he decides to go off, he can do that as well.
So we never know what he's going to do. He could bark. He could
Yeah,
do all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
Or he might just chill.
yeah, he might just chill out. Yeah, so he's okay at the moment.
Yeah. Anyway, it's been a while, Gal.
Yeah,
Nice to
it
see you.
certainly has. Yeah, we haven't done one for quite a while, and got a few rarities here. Rarities.
What we're starting out with.
Well, perhaps we could start with the record.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, let's start with the record. So just recently, I've been finding, like these last couple of weeks, I've been finding a lot of like different like jazz records, and some of them were like I found one that was one of my dad's records. Funny enough, which we must have lost at some point, and I got it again, and it was Andre Previn.
Oh yeah.
And the guys that he used to make jazz records with was Shelly Manne, who's a drummer, Red Mitchell, and this guy called Leroy Vinegar, who I think played piano.
Yeah.
So I've been finding a few jazz records here and there, and
Funny enough,
yeah,
Andre Previn, my mum found 20 odd quid on the floor rolled up once in Seven Sisters Road,
yeah,
and she didn't have a lot notice that bugger all, did we?
yeah.
And she took me and my sister to Madame Tussauds,
Oh right.
and I remember the first bloke I seen there. Have you ever been?
No, well, yeah, years ago.
You go in, you got Madame Tussauds there
Yeah.
in the stairs, and as you
Yeah.
go up, the first one was Terry Wogan and Andrew Previn standing there like that. And I thought, who's that? And it always reminds me of that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That
just
white
that
that white jacket he used
That's
to wear
it,
and all
yeah.
that.
I just had to say that.
Yeah, but yeah. So I've been finding these jazz records and like
Told you.
here
Stan,
goes.
wait.
What is it? What is it about that bit of carpet that you like? So
Go yourself, mate.
yeah, and I just like I said to you, we were talking earlier. I was saying my dad's mate. He's 90 now, and he's not well. He's poorly, you know. But he gave me loads of his jazz records, and him and my dad used to. That's who they used to like. You know, they used to like Andre.
Yeah. Why?
What is it, Dad?
You've had all day to mess about. Put the camera on, you mess about.
What is Dan there?
Nothing. Feels a need for it.
Yeah. But anyway, so you know, so one of the singers they liked was a singer called Anita O'Day, and she features on this record, which is Gene Krupa's Story.
Oh yeah. Do you know what? I had a set of drum kit sticks.
Yeah.
My old man bought them for me, and it had on there Gene Krupa.
Gene Krupa, yeah.
On the, years ago.
Yeah, he was.
You know, look at that.
He was a great drummer, Gene Krupa, and this is actually the actual soundtrack of the film, the Gene Krupa Story. But he's there. It's Gene Krupa,
Bloody hell.
and there's Sal Mineo,
Oh yeah, from
who was in Rebel Without a Cause.
Rebel
and
Without a Cause,
all
yeah.
that sort of stuff.
When he
Yeah.
the one with a little blade.
Yeah, yeah.
Didn't he do something in real life?
Yeah, he was actually murdered in real life because he lived in this apartment block in LA or something, and he's come home from somewhere, and someone just mugged him and killed him. You know, this is on one in Hollywood Babylon things.
Right.
You know, so yeah, so that's in there, and I think that she's on this. I think.
Weren't he gay?
Yeah.
Sal Mineo.
Yeah, I think he was. Yeah, pretty sure he was.
And he had quite a bit of trouble back then, didn't he?
It might have been because of the fact that he was like, you know, perhaps the guy, he tried to pick him up or something.
Yeah, could be.
That's why he got killed. But he was he was in loads of stuff like after Rebel Without a Cause. I mean, this is probably around at the same time, but he was in lots of stuff like Streets of San Francisco and Kojak and that. And
Great.
he was in a lot of stuff, you know. But yeah, so I've not played this yet, but I think it'd be good.
I'll just show you the front cover, just so I
yeah.
can get
and
There you go.
the singer that used to be with them a lot was Anita O'Day.
On the back there. Yeah.
Who they liked years ago. They used to. I remember my dad having records by.
That's
it.
great, that.
But yeah,
I like the cover.
I like the cover. It's a right typical 1950s, isn't it?
It's got that sepia.
It's got that yellowy,
Yeah.
that tint to it. And I think in real life, I don't think Gene Krupa lasted long. I think because he had a drug problem, which is weird because most times it's people who have drug problems are like guitarists and that, not usually drummers. Is it going?
Yeah, just want to make sure it's recorded. That would have been a bit pointless, wouldn't it?
So when I got that, I got this as well, and I got this because I just thought the cover was great.
Yeah.
So it's Eartha Kitt,
Oh yeah,
down to Eartha.
because we always said that, didn't we? Eartha Kitt's got a nice bit of Eartha.
Yeah. Eartha's.
Weren't she a Catwoman in
Yeah,
Batman?
she
Wasn't it?
was in Batman, wasn't she?
That's right.
She was in Batman in the 60s, like, as the Catwoman, or
I
whatever.
loved Eartha Kitt.
And
It was that voice, wasn't
yeah,
it?
that she had a voice like a cat, didn't
Yeah, she did.
she? And it was rumoured that she had a fling with Marlon Brando or something at this time, you know. But I'm not sure what tracks are on it. But normally the stuff she used to do was a bit exotic, you know, like Harry Belafonte used to do, like, you know, like a tropical sort of sound and that, a bit of calypso.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Boney-Emish.
yeah,
Yeah.
you could say that.
Yeah.
But I just thought it was a pretty decent,
That's great.
unusual cover, like, you know. I mean, I don't know what the music's like, and I haven't listened to it yet, but it probably would be just standard jazz stuff. You
Well,
know?
that's amazing, isn't it? What cover?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just thought straight away because it's a shame because they had one in there by Julie London, but the cover was mashed up, so I thought there's no point getting it because Julie London was another singer from that time who, you know, the sleeves are always interesting to see, you know.
The thing is, a lot of these are as good as like movie covers, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like movie posters.
Yeah, definitely.
That one there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, like that sort of
Yeah.
weird thing.
See, that's what people do. They sometimes put these in frames, don't they? You see, now that one you just pointed at, that's another one, another Andre Previn
Yeah.
thing
That's it.
with a guy called Shorty Rogers.
Thought I recognised that cover.
Yeah. So,
But there was a bit of news, there was a bit of an update. I don't know if you cast your mind back to the last video we did with a goat being chased with an axe.
oh yes. Yeah. Well, I actually went to a record fair in Epping, which I occasionally do, and I stepped out for a minute. And when I come back, there was a youngish girl holding the record. She was only for sale for like a £5, and she was actually holding the record. And I thought, wow, like, you know, like, it wasn't the sort of person I would imagine to buy that record, you know. So the guy next to me, she had a record, one of his as well, and he said to me, "That's one of yours, isn't it?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "I'm quite surprised." I said that she's picked it up. I said, and I told him the story of it. And while I was telling the story, she sort of looked over, and she went like, "Yes, I know what it is and all that." And I thought, well, she must be like Polish or something.
Yeah, because it was a Polish
It
album.
was a
wasn't it?
Polish record, yeah. So I thought she must be aware of it.
But out of all that,
Yeah, I mean,
you never would have thought it
I would have expected like somebody like a bloke in his 50s or something, like, you know, like who came from that place and saw it and thought, oh yes. But for a young girl to buy it, it was really weird, you know,
Yeah.
because there was a few others in there, like there's a few other teenagers in there,
Yeah.
and one of them bought a couple of Beatles albums from me, and I thought, well, I understand that because,
Yeah.
you know, a lot of young people are getting into records, and you know, they like, you know, the old classics and that, and the Beatles especially, and I suppose for them it's, oh wow, it's like an original album.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't charge lots for my stuff anyway, so it was only a tenner. So yeah, pleased to get it. But
Brilliant.
yeah, that was weird with that Goat album. But I don't know what the situation was there.
There you
but
go.
she knew what it was, so
I mean, just in case any of you wanted to buy it,
Well,
I
in-
thought, you know.
well, in case you needed an update on what
Yeah.
happened, I mean, you know, it should tell you.
Yeah.
Right. Right, the other one I've got in here. Well, I got this because I just like the cover,
Yeah.
Death
it's a
Race
great
2000.
film. Great film.
and I got it because I'd never seen this cover before.
Is that the Stallone one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'd never. Whoa,
Oh no! Come on! Hey, stop!
I've never seen that cover before. That's why I got it.
Wait.
Because
Stop.
usually it's like a different sleeve entirely, you know. But I just like the look of that with the red and the black and that,
Yeah,
and
it's
the
brilliant.
car there. And yeah, so that's literally all I wanted to say about that. 'cause
It's
I
like
think-
that old game we used to play, that Carmageddon.
Yeah,
It's great, that was.
that's right. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
Right at the bottom there.
yeah, and all these teeth and that and everything. I mean, I've never seen this. I mean,
Have you
it's-
not? Have you seen the film though? Haven't you?
I've watched it. I've seen it like many
Oh,
times.
brilliant film.
And the other one, I'm sure we spoke about it anyways. It's got a totally different cover to that, but I just thought it was pretty cool, like the red and the black and everything. It looks like
Yeah.
blood, doesn't it?
That's great.
Like, you know. So yeah,
So
there you go.
There you go.
Death Race 2000. I mean, you know.
Yeah,
like-
Stan, get your nose off.
yeah.
Collector's
So
item.
he's just like, you know, endorsed it. He did. What's the next one? Oh yeah, right. Okay, so this is. I ain't watched this yet, but I think I might have seen it before. It's called The Gladiator, and it's directed by Abel Ferrara. Now he's done loads of stuff. He's done the first film he made was Driller Killer, of
Of
course,
course, yeah, great film.
and then after that, Angel of Vengeance, Fear City, Bad Lieutenant, loads of stuff. But this is one of his early films, and I don't think I've ever seen it. But I think the guy is the guy from The Wanderers, isn't it? He looks like him. Is it The Wanderers?
Yeah, it is it?
Yeah.
It's not Leave the Kid Alone, is it?
No, it's not him, but I think it's one of the characters who is in it, because it says on there Ken Wall, Nancy Allen, and Robert Culp. So that's probably going to be. I'm assuming. Yeah, that's him.
Great.
So yeah, I'm not watching it, but it could be good. It's an 80s thing.
We never know.
So
Any fans out there, make sure you put it in the comments.
yeah, The Gladiator.
Yeah, the Gladiator.
And
Obviously not the Russell Crowe version.
no, well that's it. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, a lot of people might think, oh, The Gladiator, but it's Abel Ferrara, and he's kind of like got a reputation for making low rent, low budget sorts of things. Well, he's made loads of films.
Yeah.
There's one that I want to see by him actually, and it's called Body Snatchers. So it came out a few years ago, and I can't seem to find it. But the actress was called Gabrielle Anwar, and she's in this film called Body Snatchers, which is by him. So I'm looking
I don't
for.
even remember the names, mate.
No,
Can't remember my own names.
I
Some
know
days.
that's why my mates call me the purveyor of mundane facts.
Yeah, well, there you go.
All right, okay. So
Oh,
remember this one, Deep Cover. Now this is a thing that I hadn't seen for years, and it's just recently come out on Blu-ray.
remember it, yeah.
But I got this in a charity shop, and I can remember watching this years ago. I mean, it's about 1992 or
Yeah.
something,
Yeah.
and it's Lawrence Fishburne plays a cop who goes undercover to try and bust this drug ring, and Jeff Goldblum's the
Brilliant.
crooked lawyer, you
Right.
know. But it's really good because it's got like a lot of the music in it. The music is in it is by someone like Dr. Dre,
Yeah.
but it's early stuff, you know. So yeah, it's really good.
Oh, I'll have a look out
Not
for
bad.
that.
Yeah, Deep Cover.
Have you watched it yet?
I watched it, yeah, because I mean I'd seen it years
Okay.
ago.
Worth a watch.
But, yeah, oh, definitely, yeah, I definitely would recommend it because it's just good the way it's filmed and that, and the villains in it, you know.
yeah.
And right, what have we got? Right, the next one. Now, was it your dad who liked Robert Shaw?
Yeah.
Right.
No, Mum, yeah.
Robert
yeah.
Shaw,
Yeah.
yeah. So I've got two films here by the same director. They're both completely different, but this one I've got this. It's called Figures in a Landscape,
Oh, yeah.
and I'd never seen this film, but I got this off of eBay, and it's Robert Shaw and Malcolm McDowell. So it's about 1970 or something. This
Yeah.
was made, and it's really good. It's like it starts off where they're on the run, and they're being pursued by a helicopter,
Right.
and all the way through it, this helicopter is like chasing them, you know, and they're on the run, and they're handcuffed together, I think, at one point as well, and they manage to get free.
So they must have lost the case then, whoever had it. Or
Sorry?
was that a dodgy one?
No, what it is, the guy who sells these are like not in the public domain.
Right, okay.
So they just arrive in these
That's great,
slip
yeah.
cases, but they're good quality, really good quality. I mean, I watched that and it was like perfect, you know.
You did say it was Malcolm McDowell, didn't you?
Yeah, he's Malcolm McDowell, yeah, from Clockwork Orange.
Amber had a good t-shirt on today, Clockwork Orange, really
Yeah,
good t-shirt, like, yeah, great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
love all that. All that
Oh,
whole imagery is just brilliant, you know.
But he's good in that.
But he was good. I mean, this was a good film, and the guy who directed it is called Joseph Losey, and he's made all different films in his career, but that was one that I'd never seen, and it's one of the films you don't even know like what it's all about, like why they're being chased.
Right, okay. You have to
who
unfold
they
sort of
are,
thing,
who
yeah.
this army is.
I
that's
prefer
chasing
it like
them.
that though.
Yeah, because it's just about them
Yeah,
on the run basically.
great.
And the same guy that made this, Steaming.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Now-
It won't be long.
Steaming, right now. You don't see many videos about now, not even at boot sales. You see videos, but they're just the same stuff. But I got this the other day, and I thought, well, you know, never seen it before, but it's by him again, Joseph Losey. So it's obviously it's not about like you know going on the rob or anything, or like steaming the shops and stuff.
I was going to say, it looks slightly more.
It's about obviously it's a sauna, isn't it? Some sort of sauna, you know.
So what made you buy that?
Well, I bought it because I'd never seen it before, and I remember these videos when they come out.
Yeah.
This Hollywood thing,
Yeah, that's right.
and you had the Hollywood Thriller collection, the Hollywood. Now this, what is this? This is adult collection, so I'm not thinking it's going to be like, you know, particularly, but
More Emmanuel type.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's got Vanessa Redgrave in it, Sarah Miles, and Diana Dawes. So I ain't watched it yet, but I just thought, seeing as I was talking about that one, and that was by the same director,
Yeah.
so I thought I'd bring it round.
So is it purely because of the director?
Well, put the director and the fact that I did used to like Diana Dawes,
Ah, knew it. Knew it's
and
coming. Yeah, knew it.
but it's an 18, so
One of our favourite actresses, that
Yeah.
Diana Dawes,
Always-
especially Hammer House of Horror.
yeah, oh mate, yeah.
You can't make that.
Yeah.
What was it called?
What was that one? called?
Children,
Children of the Night or something, or Children of the Moon or something.
something. Children of the Full Moon. Something like that. Yeah.
yeah.
Brilliant.
That was great. It was where they was all in that house, weren't they?
Oh, it's great.
And
Film.
that couple broke down or
Yeah.
something in the woods, and
Yeah.
Christopher Casanova.
And the other Hammer House of Horror one I like is the one going off track
Yeah.
again. The one where the witch is in the house.
Oh yeah.
Witching Time.
Yeah.
Brilliant film. That.
Yeah. They're all
Right,
good. I
yeah.
mean, all those were good. I mean, the one with the weird one with the bloke, the hitchhiker on the road.
Oh yeah, with a finger.
that was a funny
Weird,
nail in
yeah,
there.
yeah,
Just-
weird, wasn't
Just
it?
like they were just like really. They were written well, weren't they?
Oh, it were.
I'm trying to make sure I save the best till last. You see.
Well, I knew there was something in there. So I see you smirk.
Yeah. All right. So I got this the other day.
Oh
right.
yeah, one of my favourites. This sort of stuff.
Now, once again, I haven't watched it yet. I don't know. It might even be a Region 1 or something. I might not be able to watch it. I'm not sure. But it was in the charity shop, and I thought, very rarely see anything
You've got,
by
got to get it, mate, while you can.
Dead End Kids, and obviously been a fan of these for years because of when I used to watch James Cagney films,
Oh yeah.
and they was always in them, weren't they? Dead End Kids, and this is an actual series, I think. It's a classic movie serial, I think it says. So this is actually like, you know, episodes of a, it's not films, they're like episodes of a series they've made.
All normally set on the the docks in Brooklyn and
Yeah.
that, like, you know, that sort of place.
Yeah, normally it's always they're always on, like, you know, like you said, the docks or Brooklyn, or, and this is called Junior G-Men of the Air. So I don't know what it's about yet.
Great.
But it's got Billy Hallop, Hunts Hall, Gabriel Dell. So they're the ones that, you know, that we remember, the Dead End Kids.
That's great, that is.
And yeah, looking forward to watching that, because hopefully, like
Where's
I
the
said,
other geezer in it though? He ain't in it, is
yeah, I can't. He's not on there, is he? He's
What's
not
his
on the,
name?
He's not on the front. He's
he? The one that looked like Michael, didn't
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I can't think of his name now, but no, he was the most famous one, to be honest.
he? Yeah.
Unless that was in Billy Hallop, I don't think it
No, it
was.
was the other guy.
Yeah.
Had like a little. He looked
Yeah.
like James Cagney a
He
bit.
did,
I
yeah.
can't think of his name.
Yeah, and he's not on that cover, so
No.
unless he's, you know,
Gauls.
Leo Gorsey.
Leo Gorsey, that's
it,
it, yeah.
Leo Gorsey, yeah.
So you got there in the end.
Got there in the end, yeah. So, yeah. Well, this is like pretty shit, actually.
Is it?
This is the Toy Maker.
Look at that.
I got this from my cousin's husband, because he's like he's a horror mad, you know. He's got everything. And then I got it from him, and then I realised that I had seen it. We had watched it round his house, and basically it's a bit cheaply made, but it was
Right.
it wasn't bad. It was quite cheap.
For you to say it ain't all that, it's got
Yeah,
to be bad.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing was like, it was set in the war,
Right.
and there was a Nazi officer that kept coming round the
I
house.
remember it.
You
I
see?
remember it. Yeah, yeah, I do.
And he's
Yeah.
terrorising the woman and her husband.
That's
and
it.
that.
And you think he's going to get his revenge now.
And this thing is in the shadows
That's
somewhere. And the guy in the town, like the actual toy maker, he's like I don't know what, he's a young guy, but they've made him look like an old man.
Right.
The makeup's really weird.
It's a brilliant picture.
But yeah,
I'd love to make that.
yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
good.
it'd be good,
yeah.
wouldn't it?
I mean, because there's been a resurgence in these, isn't there? These like
Yeah,
dummies and
yeah.
things like
Yeah, I
that.
don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, just for some reason, everyone's kind of like
The
just.
toy maker. Let's have a
toy
close look at
maker.
that, go.
There's one called The Boy
The boy's really good.
and Robert.
Brahms is his name, the boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at
So
that.
they're
It's a great
pretty,
colour.
pretty interesting. He's on. If you look on the back, you'll see there's the toy maker on the back.
Whatever it is.
The geezer. He's like he's an old man, but you can see that they've made
I
him.
love little gems like that though.
Yeah. I mean,
The artwork's brilliant.
it is good, isn't it? Yeah.
That is
So
good.
I mean,
like
I've seen it. I know I've seen it, but I might watch it again.
that. Yeah, why
It
not?
says on the front, terror comes in all sizes. So you know,
Of course.
this is it. You know. Right then, the next one I've got here. I just got this recently. Lisa and the Devil.
Fuck's that.
So this is I had this on video, but I just recently got this, and it's Telly Savalas,
Oh, brilliant.
Elkie Summer, and it's an old classic. It was directed by a guy called Mario Bava, but apparently this was the film where he started eating the lollipops or something. Someone
Oh,
told me.
and so he kept it up.
Someone said that's where he said in the film he's eating lollipops in the film, and I thought, well, was he making this before or after Kojak? I don't know, but apparently he's eating lollipops in this. So whether he decided when he was making Kojak, I think
Was
I
it
have
a
a
good film?
lollipop. It is pretty good, yeah. Starts off with her. She goes for like this kind of weekend away somewhere in Italy, and she walks in. She gets off the coach, and the minute she's in the town square, it all goes eerily
I
quiet.
love it. Yeah.
It's all quiet. She's walking around. There's a wind and that, and then she goes somewhere, and he's wandering and watching her and that, and it is good. It is a good film.
But
yeah,
See, I like films like this, and I like watching films like The House of Usher and that.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
what's his name, Oliver Reed and stuff like them
Yeah.
old horrors, like
that's
you know.
it.
That's brilliant.
It is good. I mean, like I said, I had it on video, and I think that we have spoke about it in one of our previous shows, but it was a video.
Yeah.
But now I've got that, and basically what it was when I went to the Romford
Oh yeah.
horror festival thing. There's a guy there, and he's there. He's only there for the one day, but he sells stuff, and he calls himself Cave of Coal,
Oh yeah.
and he has loads of stuff. And what it was, I took a couple of videos, and I gave them to him.
Yeah.
I said, I've got these for you, and he said, oh wow. He was so happy. He said, take one. He said, take whatever you
Oh,
want.
that's really good.
So I saw that, and I thought, oh, I'll pick that up.
He's got
So,
every corner of the soul is lost to the icy clutch of the supernatural.
Yeah. That's
You
it.
should tell him about the channel.
Yeah, I will do. Yeah. Well, I'll probably.
Was Spencer there?
He was. Yeah.
Yeah,
He
because that's Amber's mate,
that's
isn't
it.
it? Yeah.
He was wandering around in there.
He's alright, isn't he?
Yeah, he's fine. Yeah, he's like I mean, I saw one film there, and it was called The Shuttered Room.
Yeah.
It was an Oliver Reed thing from the '60s,
Brilliant.
and he came in, and he was like coming and going,
Yeah.
like, and he was talking about it and saying, "Oh, we're going to put his."
He directed that Death Walks, didn't he?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's good.
all set in Romford.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, I mean, they had the usual guests there this year.
Yeah.
The usual people
Yeah.
that were there last year, plus a few others.
And of course, my daughter Amber was a photographer on set for
Yeah.
Death Walks, wasn't she?
That's right,
Yeah, and
yeah.
she was in it as well.
Yeah,
as,
that's it.
as a zombie.
Yeah,
So,
I keep meaning to, like I said, I was going to say to him about Amber, but I
Yeah.
didn't get a chance to speak to
Yeah,
him.
yeah,
But it's a nice, it's an unusual, quite a good event that.
yeah. Well, I'd love to come.
And it's,
I'd have to,
yeah, I mean,
show if you
it's
enjoy it.
apparently they're gonna rename that cinema the Lumiere.
Right,
So they haven't done it yet, and they haven't done it when they was having the festival there.
brilliant.
But I think it'll be good when it's open because they're going to have like other things going on there. But yeah, it's always worth going there because, like I said, they have stalls set up as
Yeah.
well for a little bit. You know.
I bet you'd like to see the collection in the loft, wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, the Cave of Cult guy, I said to him about that.
Yeah.
I said there's quite a few
Yes.
because he put that thing on the other night on Facebook about the delinquent schoolgirls is coming
brilliant.
out,
Yeah,
and
brilliant.
I took a picture of the cover and sent it to him, and I said this is the one we've got on
Yeah.
video. I said I said, and my mate's actually got it in a separate,
right.
another version called Scrubbers 2.
Yeah. Was he interested?
He said,
yeah.
no, I've never seen that before.
Yeah,
He said, never seen that. I said, well, it looks like one of them. Do you remember years ago there'd be shops, wouldn't there, that only open for like a couple of months?
Yeah, that's
and
it.
then they'd close. It'd just be full of videos, wouldn't it?
That's right.
And you'd go in there and buy them, and then
I love stuff like
remember
that.
the one down Cheapside? There's one down Cheapside.
Yeah, there
we
was
went
one
in
in
there.
Moorgate like that as well.
Yeah.
Just get me computer
Just
games in
videos
there, yeah.
and stuff, you know. I remember John McKenna going in there and buying Phantasm.
That's right, I remember that, yeah, because he brought it in. I was horrified with that film. I
Hills
thought,
Have
"God,
Eyes and
like,
Phantasm.
oh,
and all
brilliant.
that. Yeah. Right, we've got. Oh yeah, okay, right. So I watched this the other night. Not seen this for ages, but it was quite good. It's the 1990s version of Night of the Living
Oh,
Dead.
okay, so it's one of my favourites, that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Romero, isn't it?
it was direct. This one was directed by Tom Savini,
Right,
the guy who does all the makeup and
yeah.
that. So it weren't bad. It was pretty good. In the original Night of the Living Dead,
Yeah.
the black guy, I forget what his name is, but in this it's Tony Todd.
Oh, right, brilliant.
So,
yeah, I love him, yeah. Shame he's died.
Yeah,
he was
he
great,
died,
he
didn't
was,
he, just
yeah.
recently, but he's the guy, the main character. He's in this,
That's
Tony
right,
Todd,
yeah.
and the girl in it. If you just excuse me a minute, her name was Patricia Tallman, and she was really nice. She was, but she's a stunt actress apparently.
really?
But it's from 1990 that one, and nothing new like.
Is that Night of the Living Dead where he goes, Sarah, come on?
Yeah, with a little in the basement.
No, you know the one where he's in the I can never remember. I get them mixed up. He's in the graveyard at the beginning.
Oh yeah,
And the guy with the glasses, they get out of
Yeah.
there. He goes, Sarah.
that's it. Yeah,
Is that it?
that's the one.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Brilliant film, that.
And this is like obviously an updated. Like,
Do they do that scene?
They do that.
Yeah,
bit,
they do.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think who the girl. Well, she's the girl. Patricia Tallman is the actress, and then the guy. I forget. I can't remember who the guy was. He wasn't famous, but they're in the graveyard and they're mucking about, and scaring her, and then all of a sudden out of the blue, this zombie comes up, and that's when it all kicks off.
Yeah.
You know. But it was pretty good. It weren't bad. It was just a remake really of the original, but you know. Right, then we've got this record. Now, I've got this record. I don't know much about it, but all I know is that the reason why I got it is because it's a band I like, and they're called the Fibonacci's.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know whether this is music for something, or I think it is. I think it's a film. It's got television there, so I'm assuming it is a film.
Yeah, like Medusa on the back there.
But the music is all by them, the Fibonacci's and this other guy. So, and it's a really nice item. I mean, like, I don't really want to sort of like.
It's a good picture, that.
I like all the stuff from the front. I don't want to take the shrink wrap off because I'll lose all the stuff on the front because it's a gatefold sleeve. If you open it up, I think can't open it because it's sealed.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
But the record, if you take the record out, it's I don't know whether it's going to glow in the dark or not, but it's like a sort of a blue or a green colour.
Oh, I see what you mean in the actual.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like
yeah.
spearmint
That's a
colour.
good colour, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think you can see that on
It's like
the
a.
film, actually.
You see that? It's like a greeny. It's like a blue, but
Mm.
I liked it because it was kind of like.
Just fuck it all up, you can do it.
I liked it because I thought it was like a bit. It looks like a video, doesn't it?
Yeah,
it's
it
got
does.
VHS there, and it's
Well, I
got
see that television. I recognise the
and that eye there. It's like
The
and all
text,
this science
yeah.
fiction and that. So I've not played it yet, but you know, looking forward to that.
yeah.
Right, I've left. Like I said, this is this
What we
is just
got?
too much. Right, this is called Bloody Wednesday.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
I've got this. I can't remember where I got this now, but this thing it's on this 23rd century.
Oh yeah.
I remember there was a lot of these in the charity shops and the pound shops years ago, and there was a lot of them, and I used to buy them. And like one particular one I had, it was a film called The Shooting with Jack Nicholson, a western, and the picture kept going up and everything. And I thought whoever's done this, they've taken it off of a video, but it's really bad copy. You know?
Right.
Anyway, this is okay, but it starts off with this guy in the garage. The guy comes in, he said, I come to pick my car up. And the guy says, yeah, come with me. And he says, like, hey, you know, Charlie, the guy's... And all the engine is all spread out on the floor.
Right.
And he said, what are you doing? What are you doing? He says, and he's like had a nervous breakdown, the guy. So instead of like fixing the car, he's taken the whole lot out and it's all like spread out.
Right, yeah, yeah.
So then like he gets the sack and he goes home and he's having these like hearing voices and things like that. So I mean, I actually fell asleep, right?
That bad.
I fell asleep,
Yeah.
and when I woke up, I heard this like strange like this talking going on, like it was. I thought, was it him like doing like a kid, a squeaky kid's
Yeah.
voice or something? And he's in bed, and he's in bed with a teddy bear. So he had the teddy bear with him,
Yeah.
and he's looking at the teddy bear's talking to him, like he thinks that the teddy bear is talking to him. And I thought to myself, am I dreaming?
Yeah,
like?
yeah.
And then there was like gang members walking about in his room and that, like terrorising him. And this bear was there. And I turned it off because I thought, I can't get into this.
Yeah, but surely you need to find out why.
Well,
You're going to have to watch
I'm
it.
going to have to
again.
watch it. I'm going
Yeah.
to have to sit down and put it on again because, like I said, I just fell asleep, woke up, and I've seen him lying in his bed with this bear sitting against the wall, and it's just sitting there, but it's talking and telling him, like, I guess what they were trying to do was say that the bear was trying to get him to do bad things, you know?
So was it? You don't know. Well,
Don't know.
You're going to have to watch it.
I don't know, because it started off saying about, it says on the front, in 1 hour and 26 minutes, 35 people lose their lives in one of America's most bizarre and brutal tragedies. So, obviously there's something. So,
Got to be saying that.
all I'm going to say is hold the line on
Yeah,
this one.
well,
But as you can
okay,
see
well.
on the back, I mean, you know,
Well, James, one of
there's
our,
no bear on there, but you know.
our viewers, has recommended Popeye the Slayer Man, so we'll have to do a review on that.
Yes,
You know.
of course, yeah. Isn't that on?
Yeah, it's on there.
Yeah.
Ultra violence, apparently. Yeah.
Popeye the Slayer Man. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like the sound of that. That sounds good.
There you go. So that's what
Yeah,
we want to watch
I
out
like
for.
I like some of these new horrors where you have like Mickey Mouse gone homicidal.
Yeah,
you know,
you've got Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the
That was the other one.
That's
That's
it,
got
yeah.
a bit
Christopher
dark.
Robin and all that carry on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ruined it for me. That's all that when I was a kid.
I think last time we did the last one we did, weren't we talking about Terrifier again?
That's right.
Terrifying.
Yeah, it's got a cult status now. Isn't it?
Yeah.
But they've made 2 and 3, but I still think the first one was
Yeah.
just the best.
Yeah.
You know, it was brilliant.
Yeah,
You know,
it
but,
was pretty gory, wasn't it? The
Oh,
third
yeah.
one.
Oh yeah.
It was a bit much.
Yeah. No, unbelievable. But
Yeah.
So
So that's it then. Yeah. So
so quite a few to go on.
nothing else in there. No, that's it. But that bloody Wednesday, I've had that for a while, and I kept it specially
Yeah.
for the next show because I thought that I don't know. I'll have to watch it again. And I
Very
suppose,
unusual for you to fall asleep, so there must be some.
well, I think I must have been quite tired that night
Yeah, I
or
think
something.
you
I
might
don't
be.
normally fall asleep, but I actually dropped off for a minute, and then when I woke up and I thought, what am I seeing? What's going on? Like, you know.
Yeah.
As if there was like a street gang in his flat, and he's on the bed and there's a thing talking to him, and I thought, is he dreaming or what's going on? So I really don't know.
Anyway, we're going to draw it to a close. We haven't done one for a while. It's it's been a while, so we're a bit rusty, aren't we?
Yeah.
So not the usual laughs and jokes, but you know, quite good.
Well,
Obviously,
you know.
you rounded it off a bloody Wednesday.
Yeah, so
which you
we've
can't-
with a
can't fault.
few bits of interest there, and you know, I'm sure that the next one. I mean, we had the toy maker, so I mean, you know, we can't really say too much. Like
No,
that.
not at all.
Yeah.
So yeah, once again, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
Nice to see you all, and hopefully likewise.
Yeah.
And we'll see you in a couple of
We'll
weeks.
see you in a couple of weeks. Yeah. Adios.